So what's one struggle that you faced while you were interning? It could be either while you were working in person or remote. So Asma, do you want to start off for us?
Sure. So I work in person, as I said before. And for the hospital environment, I think it requires a lot of adjustment. Obviously, everyone's busy, they're doing their own things, and you're not really directed to do something specific, and you really have to be proactive if you want to learn, but also respectful. And I think there's a fine balance in that. So that was definitely one struggle. If you're not outgoing like me, if you're shy and things like that, you really have to get out there, introduce yourself to people, and say, hey, I wanna speak to this patient, or I wanna, do this. Like, have some kind of proactiveness while also being respectful of the environment, since sometimes it is very sensitive issues sometimes. So that one was a very big struggle, but I do want to say some tips to get over that. Just being able to introduce yourself, I think that's one practical tip that everyone can do. And also for me, knowing a second language helps sometimes, because New York City is a very diverse environment, and when you're interacting with patients and you have that second language, you can, offer translation, and you can connect with nurses and doctors even more through that. So that's one thing.
How would you say you overcame being shy and not being able to talk as much as other people can? So what did you do to help yourself break out of your comfort zone?
So I'm the type of person who, like, I'll rehearse things. I think that definitely helps. Like, if you have like a quick go-to, introduction. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. I'm doing this. Like, if you have something rehearsed, it won't go as planned like all the time. But if you have like a go-to that you can always do, like, I think that's a great thing. That's for me. I don't know. That helps for me usually.
No, definitely. I think that's an awesome tip for someone that's trying to, like, break out of their comfort zone. And definitely, I think what helped me was like recording myself, like talking in front of a mirror, and then just playing back the recording to see how I can like fine tune my answer. But thank
Yeah.
you so much for the tip. Johnny, do you want to take a stab?
Yeah. So one struggle that I faced during my internship, like I told you guys before, I was very shy coming into the business and stuff. So I had a struggle like finding my voice. Being an intern, you kind of are intimidated by your environment sometimes. You don't know like what's the right thing to say. But it's important to just speak up, ask questions, and just be present, so they know that that you care and that you want to be there. And working from home, the only struggle that I faced was just not being like with my team. So I kind of felt like distant. So I felt like I had to put a little bit more work in. But my team, they still stayed in contact with me and let me know everything that was going on. So other than that, that was it. It was just it's better to be in the building, in my opinion, than working from home, because you get more experience. But what can we do?
And when you say ask questions, how do you know the right amount of questions to ask? Some people are afraid to ask questions because they don't want to think that they're bothering someone. What would you say is the right way to approach someone when you're new into the place and you want to ask a question?
I would just say timing, find the right time to maybe you can email them if you can't see them in person, but just find the right timing to message them. And I think that's pretty much it. Just, you got to feel the room out.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
And Nina, maybe do you want to answer this question also? What was one struggle you faced while you were interning?
That's a hard one. No, so one struggle, actually, the one I faced, prioritizing. Not more of well, yes, prioritizing. I had the first 2 weeks I didn't have any work, and this year intern with me, and then all of a sudden at the same time, same day, two of my superiors, because I was on two-day team in accounting, I was interning in the tax department, I was in two different teams, and I got work from two teams at the same time. And my mistake was I didn't ask them when is it due. So the person that gave me the task, I took like 3 hours, and then into the 3 hours he's like, Nina, are you done with it? And I haven't even started it because I was doing the other work. So that's what I learned, like from that time, to prioritize, to always, when someone give me work, when is it due? Even if it's simple as gonna take you 10 minutes, just when is it due? When do you need it by? Let them know if you have already to work. I'm asking because I already have this work. So is this more important? So, and that's why you have your coaches. So reach out.
And would you say, when you said for the first 2 weeks you didn't have any work, what did you do that when you needed work, people like hit you? Like, what steps did you take? Did you network with people? What did you do during those first 2 weeks when you didn't have anything to do?
Okay, so we did have training. However, we did have the training for the tax, future leader tax. However, we had 8 hours, so like that would take 2-3 hours. The first week I just kind of explored the firm, and then after first week I was like, oh my god, everybody got work, why I don't have work? Even though my team, like, they assured me like it's slow, I just start reaching out. I start reaching out everyone in my team, like literally ping them in Google. I'm like, hi, my name is Nina. I'm a new intern. If you have a time to like grab a coffee so I can introduce myself. And then that lead on, like they were so amazing. They all replied right away. And then, we met, and then they knew me. So when they had work, they would reach out and say, Nina, I have some work for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nina.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.